Hi guys, and welcome to the first tip of the day about the Shout About Zenler month. So guys, if you haven't seen the post already, it's all about using your referral link, okay? So what we're going to look at is ways in which you can use it. And I am targeting here not course creators, not website developers, because it's very easy for you to just go, this is a great platform, and then send your referral link out. It's very easy to do that. But we're talking about the majority of our Zenler users, which are not course creators. These are people that do things like teach yoga. There are lots of therapists, consultants, coaches. You know, there's a ton of different areas, dog trainers, horse trainers, just a myriad. The social media people, you know, there's loads. There's just so many. And 3D modeling, like me. So how can we get this out? How does it make sense to get it out? So I'll be sharing tips every so often throughout July to get you guys started. So if you've seen this competition and you've gone, well, you know, and you haven't looked through the blog because I explain it all there, then this is for you guys. So is there a way that we can do something so that we can actually get people, send out our partner link to people, and for it to make sense within our business? And this is what we're looking at. We don't want to blur the lines of our business. We want to be using the partner link as a way of promoting what we're doing. In a way, you know, we're going to use Zenler, we're going to spin it on its head to sort of promote what we're doing. So I'm going to be sharing a tip. So the first tip today I'm going to be talking about is storytelling, is a content that is based around a story about you. Now Mammy loves storytelling. She talks about this a lot in some of her blogs that she's written and some of the workshops she's run as well. And I agree, it's a very, very powerful method, especially with what we're going to do now. So what I want you guys to do, if you haven't got an idea of how you'll get your referral link out, is I want you to write a blog. So if you've got the free plan, don't worry. Just if you've got the free plan, you haven't got access to the blog, you can just set up a standalone page on your site that you'll use. Now this page is what you're going to be using to market. Okay, this is the place you're going to be sending people to. This is the first step of some of these tips. So I'm going to give you an example of someone that done this really well, and this is Sherry. Okay, so she wrote a blog. This was part of another challenge, but she wrote a blog, and it was to actually backlink and to use her referral link, which is exactly what we want to do. So I'm going to go pop across to my blog site here. Zenler's a blog site is here, and if we go to guest posts, you're going to see inside here that we have Sherry's one, which is here. So I'm going to click it. She might have made some changes because I made some little comments to her about this. But what you need to do here is to make it work with your business. It's a really good idea to write a story of how you got to where you are today, how you got to be a teacher, how you're training people. All of you guys that are doing courses will have gone through some sort of journey to get to where you are now. And what can be featured in that journey is your choice of platform. So in this case, Zenler. So it makes sense. It works with the story you're telling. Now this is going to hit people on a few different levels, because it's going to hit people on looking at your personal journey, which is going to be interesting to your audience because they're following you and they're fans of you. So you would expect this. But not only that, is they're going to be interested in your technology and how you got to where you are and what you did, because a lot of them might be interested, depending on the niche, in actually doing an online business of their own. So if they're using your site, your Zenler site, then they will be in your site and in your courses, and they'll be like, this is really easy to use. I love this site. They'll already be warmed up to using Zenler, but from a student point of view. And if they've been thinking to themselves, well, I love the way that Sherry runs lives and it's all this done in this platform. It's amazing. They might subconsciously be thinking, because they're using your Zenler site. So it makes sense to share this with them. It's an integral part of your business. Okay, if you're running stuff online, this is an integral part. It's your base. So what Sherry has done here is we asked for a story of where she got to where she is. And you're going to see down here that she comes in and she's saying about what she does and how she got into animals, but she hasn't gone into a massive detail. She breaks really quite quickly into Zenler. So she's saying about Zenler, why Zenler. 4 years ago, while exploring various platforms to host my courses, this is what a lot of your members might already be doing, looking around. A friend pointed me out to Zenler. So a referral, that is the best kind of recommendation, referrals, we know that. So you're referring Zenler to your audience, you're helping them. And that again is really, really powerful. So she started on the free plan, she's mentioning the free plan, which allowed me to test drive the platform. Again, she's saying she tested it first. But she saw very quickly the value and upgraded to the pro account after just 6 months. She's given in a very short amount of text, she's given a very clear picture of how she got to where she was. She tested it, she found it was really good, she decided to upgrade, she was recommended by a friend. Just those 3 paragraphs have said so much about Zenler already. Okay, and your audience is like, whoa, this is what Sherry uses to do all her lives and all her classes and lessons. And now she breaks into ease of use. Now, at the moment, she hasn't mentioned any of her referral links. And I said to her in another workshop, please put your referral link on any of the words that say Zenler in here. Because people are like, oh, it's a link there, I'll click it, and they'll go through and it'd be her referral link, okay? But she does get to it. So she talks more about the support and all of these great things. She's just really, really bigging up the platform. Community engagement all in one platform, feedback from my students, new features to explore, I'm looking ahead. And she goes on down here and final thoughts. And she's got all of this stuff in here with the academy and down here. And she mentions, or she can put inside here, a link to a referral link, her referral link there. Now what you're looking at now is the blog that she did for us. Okay, so let's have a look at her blog now that she wrote that works with this blog. So I'm going to click this open, and this is her site here, and if we go into her blog, you're going to see in here she has lots of blogs, and I need to find the yeah, here it is, how I become an animal communicator. So this one in here, so this is her site now. So we put her blog on our site to backlink to hers, and she wrote that, and all of those places where she used Zenler, she could have used her referral link. So that's on our blog. Now this is the one that she put live on her site that she's got. So if we look down here, again, it talks about all this stuff down here about what she does and all her services, and this is perfect. And she also talks about here now how Zenler supports my mission. Okay, this is great how it supports her mission statement. Her users are reading this. What has she got in here? Zenler. It's tagged up with her referral link. It also goes to her course, and she's got it here as well. So she put it in a couple of places, and she's also linked to our blog there, which was super nice of her. I told her, make this a bit bolder, make this a bit bigger. You know, actually put a line under there saying, if you're interested in creating a course with Zenler, then click here, and make it a proper call to action. So you guys, this is what you need to do, okay? And she's got all that stuff in there. So you can see, this is what she's got. This is one of her blogs, how I became an animal communicator. So how you became a XX, okay? And then in that storytelling, make sure you have a clear call to action. Say how good the platform is so people go, yes, I really like that. And then there's a nice call to action that makes people click through it. So something a bit bolder than this. Every time you mention Zenler, use your referring link. Underneath here, put, if you're interested in being a course creator just like me, and you love my membership or course, then sign up here. I make a small commission off of you using this link. Put that in there to be transparent as well. But that is how you do it. So that is tip 1 for today, okay? Is create a storytelling piece of content, whether it's in a blog or whether it's on a landing page, okay? Create that content. It doesn't need to take you long. You can use things like AI. So you can take your About Us page, you can put it into AI, and you can tell it, right, talk about what I use for Zenler. So what I use as a course creator, because I use maybe, I do audio in there, I do video in there, I do live webinars in there, and you can put that as bullet points inside of there. In fact, what I might do is I might actually throw something up and just try and get it to do something for you. So let me just flick up Perplexity. I wasn't going to do this, but I will do it. So I'm using something called Perplexity, but you could use ChatGPT. Okay, so it'll do the same thing. I don't know the results it's going to give me, but it should give me something that's good enough to use that I can put it in there. So we're talking about, we haven't got long, we've got July to do this thing. So I want you to produce this stuff pretty quick. We're only going to go for about 500 or 800 words, not going to go for a super long form blog, but we just want something that's going to get you moving as quick as possible, okay? So let me go in and have a look at this and do something here. So I'm going to take what Sherry had, and I'm going to share my screen now. So I'm just going to take what she's got, just pretend this is about her story. So I'm taking one line of her thing, and I'm going to go, write a blog based on this content, okay, colon, just going to do a soft carriage return and paste in that content. Feature a whole section on how I use Zenler as my membership site. Please include, and then you can put something like, I use live webinars built in and videos in my lessons, and also handout PDF sheets. So that's what I'm going to write. Very, very simple. We're going to see what it generates from this. So we've told it the first part, write a blog based on my content, and we just copy and pasted content from the site. And then we say feature a whole section on how Zenler, as I use Zenler for my membership site. Please include, I use live webinars, because I want to do the features. So the other thing I might want to put in here as well is comma, and students say it's such a smooth journey for them, okay? And I'm going to put, lastly, I'm going to put, and make a CTA to the Zenler site, okay? At the end, it should mention, do you want to be a course creator just like me? Okay, that's what I'm going to put, and I'm going to hit enter here, and we're going to see what it churns us out. So it should go through this, and I'm hoping, unless anything goes wrong, it should go through this pretty quickly with any luck. Okay, it's looking for supported material as well. Perplexity is quite good like this. It's even giving us some images on the right hand side, and it should start to talk about this. So at the beginning of Miami, 12 years ago, so it's taking the text that we've already put. Look, and here we go. So it's churned out some result down here. Embracing Zenler for my animal communication course. As my skills in animal communication could grow, I felt I had a strong desire to share my knowledge and help others connect with their deeper understanding. So it's taken some of the passage out the top and it's moved it down here. And it said key features I utilise on Zenler. This is exactly what we told it to do. Live webinars, videos, handout sheets, student feedback, call to action. Do you want to be a course creator like me? Zenler offers a one platform, but a PDF. And you can put a link, big link in there. And that has generated for us a blog post. Now I'm saying that you should take this and you should edit it, but you can go over it quite quickly because it's built the framework for you. And this is how you do it. And you can set this into a page. Okay, now what's your next step? Your next step is to send an email out to your email list, to all of your students, your people that follow you. So I've written this article. It's all about me, and it's all about my journey and where I am today. And that's all you need to do. Just send that out to your list and it's done. Okay. This is my tip 1 for today. This should help you get on the road. And it doesn't matter what niche you're in. What niche, it does not matter, because you are using Zenler as part of your platform, and be proud of it. This is a tip from us at Zenler for day 2 of the Shout About Zenler month. Guys, enjoy. Hopefully you've got something from this and you can actually implement it. You see how fast I implemented that. So within half an hour I can have that blog post up in there. I can send that out within 1 hour. I will have sent that out, and the possibilities of me getting referrals are quite high with my own audience. Okay, so this is something you can do today. You can do this after you've had dinner tonight. You can do this first thing in the morning before you go to work. This is something you could do really quickly, and you can generate that referral link. You can do this, and you can do it today. Make this your one goal, to get it either done today or tomorrow or by the end of the week at the latest. Okay, we're going to build on more tips going through the month. We're going to add to this. This is going to be the foundation. This article we've written here is going to be the foundation of what we're going to do for everything else going around it. So I need you guys to do it. This is like a month workshop. Guys, what I'm doing here, you can do for your own courses or your membership site. The marketing strategy is exactly the same. All right, so you're picking up marketing help, you're also making money by your referral link as well. You're on a win-win with this, and this will jet propel your passive income up. It'll be another income stream that you've got running through, and you'll also be learning how to do some of the marketing as we're going. So we're going to move on to tip 2. Maybe tomorrow or the day after there's going to be tips coming out, random things. So if you like this stuff, just make sure that you're liking it inside the group. Okay, stay tuned, look for it. It will be in the announcements if we do a new one. So if you're catching up on the replay, if we do one tomorrow and you miss it, just look in the announcements. You're going to see it in there, so you can make sure that you're keeping up to date. But this is tip number 1, guys. Okay, tip number 1. See you later.